There's the if in life.
Count on Local 3 News for more local stories.
We kind of have a dog theme on the show today, and we're glad to have it. Dwayne Madden is back on with the Hemp House, and Dwayne never travels alone, seldom travels alone. You always have a dog in tow. This is Trevor.
Man's best friend. This is Trevor. Yep. If you stop by the Eastridge shop, there's a really good chance he's going to greet you at the door. He comes running, barreling out of my office, just full blast at the front door. Loves to meet all the customers.
That's pretty impressive. He's 11 years old. He comes running,
old.
barreling out.
We see more. He does more stuff at our shops than he does at home. At the house, he just lays around. But every time our door dings and somebody comes in, he runs out there with a toy, says hello to them, and yeah.
Well, they might be running in this, or he might be running a lot this weekend. You have an event coming up.
We do. We've got a cool event coming up right now. So it's going to be at the Waterhouse Pavilion by Miller Park, where they do not fall at. We're going to have lots of local Tennessee vendors, a lot of Chattanooga vendors. We've done this in the past every year. Fun story, this is actually used to be called Hemp History Week, and that's where I decided to do Hemp House, was at this event in 2017. So this event plays a big role in me. It has a part of me, I'm very partial to it. I'm excited that we were able to keep it going this year. You know, COVID kind of wrecked a few things for us, and so we're back at it this year, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to have vendors, educational speakers out there, so if you've got questions about the new regulations, the new laws that are going into effect, or if you just kind of want to come out and say, hey, come by, check us out. It starts at 2. Goes on till 6, and then we start up with a DJ and an after party at 7.
Okay, certainly the industry has changed a lot since you opened your doors, and the products you offer have really just continued to evolve.
Majorly, majorly.
Including the fact that a lot of them are made right here. So you have, is it Little Tree?
Little Tree Labs is where we're at in Hickson, and they make all of our products right there. So if you stop by the Hickson location, you can peek through the windows, maybe see some of our gummies or dog treats or something like that getting made up. Absolutely.
Okay, what have you brought with you today?
Yep.
Obviously the dog treats, because you use a lot with Trevor.
Always bring the dog treats in. We want people to know the thunderstorms. We've got products that might help your pet out if you're having those issues. But some fun stuff we got was our new THC lemonade. These have been super popular. We brought them out at Riverbend. They're going to be at the event Saturday, so if you want to try one out, come out there. We've got them at all of our locations as well. Another Chattanooga product is these candy bars. They are Delta 9s, they're THC, and each one has different herbal infusions in them for different. This one right here is my favorite. It's got poppy seeds in it, and I take one square. It helps me sleep like a baby. So really? I love it. Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Of course, we have our CBD products over here that aren't going to have any THC in them. We've got all different kinds of gummies and hard candies and things like that. Sugar-free options. So kind of got a little bit for everybody. So if you want to stop by any of our stores, or even better, stop by the event on Saturday, you'll be able to see most of these vendors will be out there with their products and be able to answer your questions.
Okay. You always are real keen to want to push answering questions. Yeah. You have a staff that's educated in this, and y'all try to ask questions of people, especially if you don't know them well yet.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that's one of the first things that happens when you come in our store. We ask you a lot of questions. Hopefully you have questions for us, but if not, we know the questions to ask to kind of help you pick the products that are going to be best suited for you, or maybe guide you in the direction to say, hey, that's not going to work for you. Maybe you need to consult with your doctor before we start going down this path.
Okay, you said something that kind of got my eyes open, and about the bar that you have a square of before you go to bed.
Yes. So there are 150 milligrams total. So each square is divided out. So each square is going to be a little 15 milligrams.
Okay. So if you were to not know that, and you ate the whole thing
happens.
That could not be the outcome you want.
It wouldn't be a pleasant experience for you if that's something you weren't expecting, for sure. And unfortunately, we've had that happen. You know, and we try to make sure we tell everybody that comes in our store, look, start low and slow. You can always take more, you can never take less. And so that's what we do. And like I said, if you come in and you want to talk about gummies, we explain, cut them in force. If you're not experienced in this, cut them in force. Even if you are, this is a new product to you. Your body may respond to it differently than something you've had in the past. So try it out, go low and slow, take it easy, and then you'll kind of figure out where your magic dose is.
To the point about each person is different.
Yes.
The response time that you feel whatever you're wanting to feel, the relief from pain or whatever it might be, is that also individualized?
It definitely is. It definitely has a lot to do with your metabolism in your body, how you break things down, how your receptors are. So we have different medications that use the same receptor as CBD. So if they're overflowed with other things, then the CBDs may not be as effective, or it may take longer to kick in.
Right.
Absolutely. So yes, that each individual response is going to be different.
Okay, so to the event that's going on tomorrow, right, 2 to 6.
Tomorrow, yes.
If you go down there, if you're considering this, I'm just going to make up a situation, okay? And let's suppose that you're somebody who has a new diagnosis of a medical issue, and you have a lot of pain associated with it, nausea, something like that, and you've heard that this might help. If you go down to this event, will you learn a few things about why it works and what you need to No?
Hopefully so. You know, we're going to have all kinds of speakers up there. We're going to be focusing a lot on the regulations, but all of our vendors have been doing this for years, and a lot of them are able to answer those questions. So yeah, come in, ask those questions, sit back and speak to the individual vendors that we're going to have. Ask them about their products. You can talk to every one of them there. You can make a decision then or later. Education is key. We don't push anybody to buy any products, so if you want to come in, talk to us, go and check with somebody else, check with a doctor, then come back and talk to us. That's totally okay. We don't mind that. We actually encourage that. You know, we want you to have the best possible experience that you can have.
You can also, they have a new location in Hickson.
Oh yeah, we just got our sign up, so I'm excited.
And you can see, that's where the Little Tree Labs is.
That
so you
is,
can watch
yep.
things being made.
Absolutely. We've got 2 windows cut in right there, so you can peek through there and see where the magic happens.
All right.
Well,
he was a good boy today.
He does all right. The storms kind of mess with him, so he's a little anxious.
He wasn't running for the door with us.
No, he wasn't running for the door, no. Absolutely not.
So 2 to 6 tomorrow at Miller Plaza.
Miller Plaza, yep.
Waterhouse Pavilion.
Waterhouse Pavilion.
And then any day of the week, you can go see them at their 4
locations
around town. And they do deliver, by the way.
We do have local delivery options on our website, so check that out if you can't make it by.
And there's the website, hemphousechat.com, and then their hours, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. On Saturday, it is in 10 to 5. North Shore, East Ridge, Ooltewah, and Hickson. They got you covered. Thanks,
Thank you,
Dwayne.
Julie. Thanks, Julie.
Still?
Yeah,
How many pages got left?
30.
Break time.
Good looking out.
I got you.
Give yourself and your wallet a break with this delicious meal deal. Right now, enjoy a McChicken or a McDouble with small fries for just $3.29, only at McDonald's.
WRCB conducts various contests throughout the year. A complete set of contest rules